All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here we are, the second leg of our South New Zealand tour adventure here, and we're going to be flying out of NZMD and headed on over to Queensland, which is NZQN. So appreciate having you, appreciate the love and support as always. Here we are in the Beechcraft G36. We're going to get this thing going here in just a moment. I'm going to zoom out just a touch there. Head on into the cockpit. And yeah, so we'll get this thing up in the air now. Let's see what we're looking at. Alright, we got liftoff, we got positive climb. We're going to retract our landing gear. It's going up. We're going to get rid of the flaps there. We're also going to get rid of some of this trim that was set. Beautiful sunrise there. Adjust the camera angle. For the time being, alright, so we're gonna do, now let's just go ahead and adjust the header. Oh, we can go GPS. There we go. Everything should be set. We are going to reduce our throttle just a touch to get rid of some torque on the engine. And maybe adjust our altitude just a touch here because it looks like everything's rising up in elevation. Alright, and then as that's going, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our route here. Alright, so we're currently flying out of there. We're going to be flying up here, making a left, zigzag through the mountains here, and then flying over Turtle Bay. And coming in for a landing here over in Queensland, hopefully runway number 5. Looks like it's 6,200 feet in length, so that should be suffice, good enough. Shorter runway on the other ones, but that would be alright. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. We're still climbing up to 3,400. Go ahead and take a sip of coffee here. Speed looks good as we're climbing. Leveling out. Speed is increasing. I think we gotta increase our elevation again for those mountains. Let's go all the way up to 4,800 feet. Get an exterior view here. Following a river. Let's go ahead and reduce our vertical speed so that we can get that elevation jump. We're also going to be making a left-hand turn here, so we're going to be going up through that valley. Alright, I think that one's looking a lot better as far as the elevation goes. Looks like we're going to be cutting right up through that valley. Approaching 4,400. Looks like we're leveling out here. We're gonna let the speed catch up to us a little bit, maybe up to like 160-ish, and then we'll pull back on the throttle. Alright, sounds good. So I hope everybody's enjoying their week here. What is it, Wednesday? The 22nd. January just flew by. Here we are in South New Zealand here on the second of 9 legs. And then we're going to do the northern one, which is I think 8 legs, and then there's a historic New Zealand, which is 3. So that's the plan, that's the goal, what we're gonna do. We're just coming off of our Finland trip, and we're over here in the Beechcraft G36 now. Relatively easy plane to fly. Look at our taxi lights, floodlights. Yeah, we forgot about that. Lights are not in a very user-friendly position here. But we are looking for the pitot heat, because I think that's on. Alright, it should be around here somewhere. That's our flaps. It's definitely not up there, not there. It's gotta be over here. Oh, it's right there, standing right in front of us. Alright, so we got that to turn off. And now we're flying up through this valley. Definitely seems like we got to increase our elevation a little bit, but it should be a fun flight up here. Looking at this. Alright, we are going to cut through the mountain just a touch. Looks like we might fly up and through that way. Let's see where we're at. We're gonna go 6,500 feet. Alright, that should be plenty to clear the mountains. think we're gonna head up this way. Alright, we got 30 or now 29 nautical miles to go to the top of our descent. Runway sits at about 1,200 feet above sea level.
New Zealand Center Beechcraft Zulu Kilo, Quebec Foxtrot Romeo is type Beechcraft G36, 17 miles east of November Zulu 7 Golf, Lima, 6,200 feet. Request flight following. Beechcraft Zulu Kilo, Quebec Foxtrot Romeo, New Zealand Center, Squawk 4776.
We'll acknowledge.
Squawk 4776, Beechcraft, Quebec Foxtrot Romeo. Beechcraft, Quebec Foxtrot Romeo, radar contact 18 miles east of November to the Zulu 7 Golf, Lima, 6,000 feet, QNH 1006. Roger, Beechcraft, Quebec Foxtrot Romeo.
Alright, we got ATC taken care of. Now sitting at 6,200 feet, we are still a little sketchy with the mountaintops there, but I think we are okay. And we're going to fly up here towards this water. This is North Mavora Lake. So we're going to get a good look at that lake in between the two mountains here. Alright, so we're going to go to the center of the lake and then make a right-hand turn. Alright, and I got a call from work, or not a call, but like a request. So I got to approve payment for something, and I'll be right back. I'm not going far. All right, that is all taken care of. All right, so we're back and we're coming up to Mount Lookout here. I'm gonna move this over. So here's Mount Lookout, here's us. We're flying right up to that point of interest. So we'll get an exterior look here. This whole area, so that's got to be some hiking trails up this way. And we're skimming that mountaintop. Less than 500 feet from the tip. I think that's Turtle Bay up here. So beautiful scenery, and I think what we're going to do is as we come closer to this and get more of the bay look, we're going to try to get a thumbnail that way. Thinking it might make for a good one for the next video. Alright, we'll acknowledge the handoff.
12575 for Beechcraft, Quebec, Foxtrot Romeo.
Looks like that may have broken ATC for the moment. But this is the Vaughan River that we're following that up. There's also Vaughan Road right next to it. Alright, and we are looking at 10 miles to the top of our descent. That might even make a good thumbnail. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll save that. That's our thumbnail for the next one. Ooh, I don't know. I might like that one better. Alright, we'll save that one. Alright, there it is. Now what are we going to do here? We're going to pull in. So we're going to be flying up that way. And then it's going to be one of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and reduce our elevation a little bit. Because we're sitting super high. We can probably go to, let's start with 5,000. We'll reduce the throttle some. Oh, we can definitely go more than that. Let's go. That, what is it? 3,900 feet. just kind of taking in the view here. Super beautiful. Alright, we're leveling out at 3,200 and we still got some room to spare here. So we are one of the descent, 10 miles from the airport. We're gonna go 2,200 or 2,000 we'll try. Alright, 9 miles from the runway. Still can't call it with ATC, but that's okay, because we're going to land in runway number 5.
Qantas 124 climb and maintain FL 380.
Is that for us? No.
Climb and maintain FL 380 Qantas 124.
Alright, we are 7 miles out here. We got the top of the white arc. We're going to extend our landing gear. Introduce some flaps. Increase our throttle just a touch. See if we can find the airport listed. It's one of those. Alright, speed looks good at 90, so we will take that. Very nice area here. A rugged terrain with the mountain backdrop, and you still got the water view of Turtle Bay. And it looks like we got a bridge coming up that we might be passing by. With that, we're going to turn autopilot off. We're going to see if we can contact ATC. We just dropped into the shadows. There's our runway right there, I think. I feel like I've flown here before. Seems familiar. Alright, we do have landing gear down. We can hang out in the exterior for a minute. We've got 2.7 nautical miles away from the airport. Alright, let's get down to business here and line up to this runway. We got to go to the left a bunch. We'll fly out to the edge of the water here. We're going to cut our throttle some and then spin around this way. Alright, that's Franklin Beach that we're passing over. Cutting the throttle even more as we go over these houses. Coming in for runway number 5. A huge mountain over there to the right. Flare up just a touch. Let the ground meet us. Let the nose come down. Apply some brakes. And then we can turn off here. It's awesome. There we have it. Very smooth landing on that one. We will take that. And then we'll head on down to the tower here. Cross over this taxiway. We're just going to cut through the grass. And get a close up look and take this parking spot right here. So awesome. We will shut this thing down right here. We got everybody standing by for us. We'll walk around this way. Definitely a beautiful area here for sure. Alright, but with that, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the love and support as always. Thanks for joining in with us today, and we'll see you hopefully a little bit later on this afternoon. I might do another live, maybe either in career mode or leg number 3. So until then, hope everybody enjoys the rest of their morning, and we will see you soon.